best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Dedicating their lives to the service of the nation, our freedom fighters truly lived with these words. With these words, I wish a cheerful morning to one and all present here.
It gives me immense pleasure to stand before you on this momentous occasion as we gather to celebrate our annual function, a day that reflects our achievements, our talents, and a shared vision for the future.
This year, our celebration carries a very special theme, the national movement.
It is not just a theme, but a tribute to the countless heroes and freedom fighters who ignited the flame of independence in our country. Today, we are enjoying our freedom due to the sacrifices of the ordinary people in the past who actually had extraordinary courage.
On behalf of our dedicated teacher and fellow students, I extend a warm and a heartfelt welcome to who have gathered here to encourage and celebrate with us. Your presence inspires us and adds grace to this program.
Today's function is not just an event, it is a journey back in time, a journey to relive the struggle, the unity, and the undying spirit of the moment. Through our performances, songs, dances, and speeches, we aim to pay homage to those who fought not for themselves but for the generations to come.
Let us carry forward with their ideal courage, unity, and selfless service. Once again, I welcome each one of you with open arms and a proud heart. Let us together make this annual function a memorable tribute to our glorious past and a celebration of our bright future. Thank you and welcome.
A day without prayer is a day without blessing. A life without prayer is a life without power. So now I request all of you to stand up, join your hands, close your eyes, and get ready for the prayer. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high.
Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high.
Where knowledge is free.
Where knowledge is free.
Where the world has not been broken up into fragments.
Where the world has not been broken into fragments.
By narrow domestic walls.
By narrow domestic walls.
Where words come out from the depth of the truth.
Where words come out from the depth of the truth.
Where the mind is led forward by thee.
Where the mind is led forward by thee.
Into ever widening thought and action.
Into ever widening thought and action.
Into that heaven of freedom.
Into that heaven of freedom.
My Father, let my country awake.
Let my country awake.
My Father, let my country awake.
Let my country awake.
Thank you.
Thoughts are like little pieces of wisdom from smart and creative people. They can inspire us and help us to learn important things about life. So I invite Kirti to make our day with an inspirational thought.
Thought of the day is nations are not defined by their borders but by the spirit and unity of their people. I repeat my thought. Nations are not defined by their borders but by the spirit and unity of their people. Thank you.
Group discussion promotes a deeper understanding of a topic and increases long-term retention. Today, we have come together to discuss a chapter of history that still echoes in the heart of every Indian. So let's begin our journey, the journey that gave us our present.
Leading to the eventual independence of the country and shaping its future trajectory. The legacy of the national movement lies in the values of democracy, secularism, and social justice that found the formation of modern India.
1870 to 1885, the period of late 19th century in India was marked by social economic changes under British rule, leading to a growing sense of nationalism among Indians.
Formation of the Indian National Congress, 1885. The founding of the Indian National Congress in 1885 marked the beginning of organized political activity against British colonial rule.
Early nationalist 1885 to 1905. Early nationalist leaders like Dadabhai Naoroji and Gopal Krishna Gokhale advocated for greater Indian participation in governance and social reform.
Partition of Bengal and Swadeshi movement 1905 to 1911. The British decision to partition Bengal in 1905 sparked widespread protest and led to the emergence of Swadeshi movement promoting Indian-made goods.
Era of
1916 and Moritz 1905 to 1919. This period saw a shift towards more radical approaches under leaders like Bal Gangadhar Tilak, who emphasized self-rule and cultural pride.
Gandhi's leadership 1919 to 1930. Mahatma Gandhi's entry into the national movement brought a new wave of non-violent resistance and mass mobilization.
Jallianwala Bagh massacre 1919, the brutal massacre in 1990, galvanized the Indian populace against British rule. The tragic event where British troops opened fire on a peaceful gathering marked a turning point in India's struggle for independence and fueled the nationalist movement.
Simon Commission 1928, a group of 7 members of the British Parliament under the chairmanship of Sir John Simon. The commission arrived in India in 1928 to study constitutional reforms in Britain's largest and most important possession.
Non-cooperation movement 1920 to 1922. The non-cooperation movement aimed to boycott British goods and institutions, highlighting the power of non-violent protest. Civil disobedience movement 1930 to 1934. The civil disobedience movement, particularly the Salt March, showcased Gandhi's strategy of non-violent resistance against oppressive British laws.
The Roundtable Conferences 1930s. These were a series of discussions between Indian and British leaders to discuss constitutional reforms but failed to satisfy Indian demands.
Individual Satyagrahas and Quit India Movement 1940 to 1942. Individual Satyagrahas were launched to protest against the British involvement in World War II, culminating in the Quit India Movement of 1942.
Subhash Chandra Bose and the INA. Subhash Chandra Bose, leadership of the Indian National Army INA, and his slogan, "Give me blood and I shall give you freedom," inspired many to fight for independence.
Post-war development 1945 to 1947. The end of World War II weakened the British Empire, leading to mounting pressure for Indian independence, eventually culminating in freedom in 1947.
Role of women and students. Women played a crucial role in national movement with leaders like Sarojini Naidu and Annie Besant leading from front. The students of India actively participated in the freedom struggle, organizing rallies and protests.
Role of workers and depressed class. The workers form backbone of many movements, highlighting the agrarian and labor issue under British rule. The depressed classes also contributed to the national movement.
Impact and challenges of national movement. The national movement had a profound impact on Indian society, leading to greater awareness, unity, and a sense of pride and Indian culture.
Role of workers and reforms. Establishment of a large number of permanent national education institutions also felt the need of spreading education among women as precondition for national emancipation.
In conclusion, the national movement of India was not just about a struggle for freedom, but also a journey of unity, sacrifice, and resilience. It brought people together from different regions, religions, and communities under one common dream, independence. The movement reminds us that a freedom came at a great cost, and it is our duty to preserve it by upholding the values of justice, equality, and brotherhood. The spirit of the national movement continues to inspire us, build a stronger and more united India. Thank you.
The story of India is not written in ink, but in the sacrifices of countless men and women who dare to dream of an independent nation. From the quiet whispers of revolt to the thunderous call for freedom, our national movement was a saga of courage, unity, and determination. Today, we are going to present a skit on our India's national movement, a journey of struggle, courage, sacrifice, and finally freedom. Scene 1. The year was 1857. India lay under the heavy chains of British rule, but deep inside, the fire of rebellion was waiting for a spark, and that spark was a young sepoy of 34th Bengal Native Infantry, Mangal Pandey.
I will not tolerate this insult to our religion. These cartridges are smeared with fat, are an attack to our belief. Do you think we are blind? Our culture, pride, everything is under attack.
You will be hanged for this, Pandey.
So, be it. Let my death awaken millions.
Scene 2. The revolt of 1857 led by the brave heart like Mangal Pandey. The revolt of 1857 reached Jhansi. Rani Lakshmi Bai took charge of her army clad in armor, sword in hand, and her young son tied on her back, and she rode into the battlefield.
मैं अपनी झांसी नहीं दूंगी. I will fight till my last breath. We are not weak. We are warriors. Even if I die, Jhansi will rule. I will never let my Jhansi fall into the hands of the enemy. This war is not only for Jhansi, but for the freedom of our entire country.
Scene 3. The year was the 20th century, a time when winds of freedom had begun to stir across India. Three towering figures of our national movement were about to meet. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, a man whose words could ignite the spirit of revolution. Annie Besant, a British-born socialist who had made India her home. Lala Lajpat Rai, the Punjab Kesari whose courage inspired thousands.
Swaraj is our birthright and we shall have it. For years, British have exploited our nation and our people. We must awaken every Indian to demand self-rule.
Even as a British woman, I stand with India. The time for reform is now. The youth of India must rise. Education and unity are our strongest weapons.
I do not fear that if my country can awaken through my sacrifice, then everyone is a badge of honor for me. The British may think that their lathis can silence our voice, but every strike only makes a demand for freedom louder. We are not slaves, we are citizens of a great nation.
Scene 4. Jallianwala Bagh. The year was 1919. Punjab was boiling with unrest. The Rowlatt Act had spread anger across the land. In Amritsar, thousands gathered peacefully in Jallianwala Bagh on April 13, the day of Baisakhi.
We all are gathered here peacefully to protest. No violence, only prayers. Peace is our strength. No one can silence the truth. We will fight against injustice, but only with peace.
This gathering is illegal. You were warned. Now you will face the consequences. Fire.
For 10 long minutes, the fighting continued. More than 1,000 innocent lives were lost and many more were wounded.
We were just praying. What wrong did we do? Where is my mother? She pulled me close. She held me tight. Why did they kill innocent people? We gathered to pray for freedom.
The cries of that day echoed far beyond Amritsar. They stirred the soul of a nation. Jallianwala Bagh became a symbol of British cruelty and a turning point in India's struggle for freedom. Scene 5. Non-cooperation movement. The year was 1920. The patience of India had run out. The patience of Jallianwala Bagh massacre was still fresh and the British had shown no remorse. Under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi, a new call was given. A call for non-cooperation.
Brothers and sisters of India, we can no longer remain silent under British rule. They have drained our wealth, destroyed our industries, and denied us justice. We shall not cooperate with this unjust government. We shall swing our own clothes. Our strength is not in violence, but in truth and non-violence.
We want Swaraj, complete independence, down with foreign clothes. Let India wear khadi.
Swaraj, self-rule is our birthright, and we shall achieve it through non-cooperation.
Let the fire of truth and non-violence guide us. Bapu ki! Yes. Bapu ki! Yes. Bapu ki!
Yes. Scene 6. The struggle for India's freedom was not only fought with non-violence but also with the fire of revolution. Among the previous were 3 young men, those names still echoing history: Bhagat Singh, Rajguru and Sukhdev.
We shall not die in vain. We are revolutionaries, not murderers. We want justice. The chains in our hands can only break when our voices shakes the very walls of tyranny.
British chains may bind our hands, but they can never bind the fire of the freedom burning in our hearts. To fight for freedom is not a duty, it is our worship, and I shall worship my Bharat Mata with offering of my blood.
Our ideas will live on, even if we don't. We do not seek mercy, we seek justice. And if justice demands our blood, we will give it without hesitation.
Revolution is not born from hate, it is born from love, love for the motherland. Inqilab! Inqilab! Inqilab!
On 23rd March 1931, British thought they had silenced them forever, but instead their voice grew louder. These young heroes sacrificed their life so we could breathe in freedom.
Scene 7. Civil Disobedience and Dandi March. The year was 1930. The British Raj had tightened its grip on India. Laws were unjust. Even the salt from the sea was taxed. Gandhiji chose a simple yet powerful symbol salt to challenge the might of the British Empire.
We will make our own salt. The laws are unjust and we must break them peacefully. Salt is ours, sea is ours. Why should we pay for our own rights?
Stop this at once, Gandhi. By collecting salt, you are breaking the laws of British Crown. This is rebellion.
This is not rebellion, it is justice. Salt is the gift of sea, the gift of nature.
Arrest them.
Dandi March! Dandi March!
Scene 8. Quit India Movement. The year was 1942. The world was at the war. British, weakened by battles abroad, still clung the hold on India. But the patience of Indian people had run out. Freedom could no longer wait.
Sarojini ji, the British have tested our patience long enough. Now, the nation must rise as one.
Yes, Jawaharlal, this is the final call of freedom. We can no longer wait for liberty to be gifted. We must claim it with courage.
The British must quit India now. We will not stop until we are free. No more delay, no more injustice.
This is not just a movement, it is mission of freedom. Remember, freedom is not given, it is born. Stand united and the sun of liberty will rise.
Scene 9. Freedom and Constitution. August 15, 1947, tricolor rises slowly. The midnight of 14th August 1947 was not just an ordinary night. It was dawn of a new era. After almost 200 years of slavery and decades of struggle, India finally breathed the air of freedom. On 15th August 1947, India finally became independent.
Today, we stand as a free nation, but let us not forget freedom without discipline and responsibilities will lead us back to chaos. Now we write our constitution for justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. This is not the end, it is the beginning of a strong, united India.
India has awakened and the future is in your hands now.
Let us remember the sacrifice of our freedom fighter, the pain of our past, and power of unity that brought us freedom. Jai
Hind! आज़ादी का मतलब केवल खुला आसमान नहीं, बल्कि हर उस कुर्बानी को याद रखना है जिसने हमें यह खुला आसमान दिया। हमारे पूर्वजों ने आज़ादी के महत्व को महसूस किया, हिम्मत दिखाई, संघर्ष किया और अपने लहू से सींचकर हमें यह अनमोल आज़ादी दी। इन्हीं बलिदानों को याद करते हुए मेरी सहपाठी ईशानवी और खुशी हमारे समक्ष एक हिंदी कविता प्रस्तुत करने जा रही हैं।
हम क्या जाने क्या है आज़ादी, हमने कौन सा अंग्रेजों का हंटर खाया है।
आज़ादी की कीमत तो उनसे पूछो जिन्होंने इसके लिए सब कुछ गवाया।
आज़ादी की कीमत उनसे पूछो जिन्होंने हर कदम पर पहरा देखा है।
आज़ादी की कीमत उनसे पूछो जिन्होंने दिन में भी अंधेरा गहरा देखा है।
आज़ादी की कीमत उनसे पूछो जिनका जीवन काले पानी में गुजरा है।
आज़ादी की कीमत उनसे पूछो जिन्हें अपना भारत जान से भी प्यारा था।
आज़ादी की कीमत उनसे पूछो बंटवारे ने जिनका घर तोड़ा था।
आज़ादी की कीमत उनसे पूछो जिन्होंने देश के लिए अपना ही घर छोड़ा था।
आज़ादी की कीमत उनसे पूछो जो हंसते हंसते फांसी पे झूले थे।
आज़ादी की कीमत उनसे पूछो जो देश के खातिर सब कुछ भूले थे।
आज़ादी की कीमत उनसे पूछो जो हंसते हंसते मौत की नींद सोए थे।
आज़ादी की कीमत उनसे पूछो जिन्होंने कटा दिया पर सिर अपना झुकाया नहीं।
आज़ादी की कीमत उनसे पूछो जिनका बेटा कभी घर लौटकर आया नहीं।
आज़ादी की कीमत उनसे पूछो जिन्होंने बेटे की मौत पर जय हिंद का नारा लगाया था।
आज़ादी की कीमत उनसे पूछो जिन्होंने पहली दफा तिरंगा फहराया है। अरे हमने क्या किया इसके लिए, बस पुरखों से विरासत में पाया है। आज़ादी की कीमत उनसे पूछो जिन्होंने इसकी कीमत चुकाई है। धन्यवाद।
Music is the soul of every culture, and songs in our mother tongue carry emotion straight to the heart. Today's Hindi song is not just about melody, but also expression, feeling, and rhythm. Let us immerse ourselves in the beautiful performance by Karthik Midda and Jakman.
Is a language that doesn't need words, yet it speaks to every heart. Today we bring you a performance where every note tells its own story. So get ready for an enchanting, beautiful performance by Jakman Kabir and Karthik Midda of our class.
The job of feet is walking, but their hobby is dancing. Now Kriti, Kirti and Garima are going to present a beautiful classical dance.
Music has the power to unite hearts and remind us of the value we hold close. The song we are about to present celebrates pride and beauty of our nation through its color, courage, peace and growth. Please welcome the performance of English song by Khush Goyal and Kartik Midha.
Three colors when we look up to the sky. Three colors makes us hold our heads up high. The saffron of the rays arising from the morning sun. In the afternoon, the white sailing clouds that run. In the evening, the green of waving three colors, three. Our hearts fill with pride at these three colors, three. The three colors when we look up to the sky. Three colors makes us hold our heads up high. The saffron gives us courage and inspires sacrifice. The white for us is peace and honesty. The green means festive life and it means prosperity. The central wheel is thermum for eternity. Three colors when we look up to the sky. Three colors makes us hold our heads up high. Thank you.
The national movement was not just the journey of one leader or one group, but the march of million souls. To celebrate this undying spirit, we now present before you a powerful poem titled The March of Million Souls.
We rose not with swords, but with voices aflame, each whisper of hope, a patriot's name. In the dust of the street, in the glare of the sun, we fought without guns till the battle was won.
The sword in our hand was a banner of right. We walked through the day, we prayed through the night. The prison walls echoed our steadfast song. Chains only proved that we still were strong.
O Ganga, you carried the tears we shed over fields where the blood of nameless bled. From the cries of Jallianwala Scar to the woe beneath the midnight star.
We heard the chimes of the future near, in the flailest voice, in the loudest cheer. The tricolor dreamed in our restless skies, till the dawn broke clear in the nation's eyes. And freedom came, not as a gift of grace, but as sweat on the brow, as light on the face. O India, may we keep through the years that run, the soul of the struggle, our courage won.
Some stories are told with words, some with silence, and some with graceful movements. Here is such a story through dance. So let's welcome students of our class for group dance performance.
जयतु जयतु भारतम जयतु जयतु भारतम विश्व प्रेम की ओर चदरिया जगा हुआ भारत विश्व प्रेम की ओर चदरिया विश्व प्रेम की ओर चदरिया सच्चे स्वर में गाता है एक सुरीली आशा लेकर सूरज नहीं उगाता है विश्व प्रेम चादर ढेके शुद्ध शूरे गाता सिंधमवारिल पुदिय पुविडियल आयरमानवतोनिडमे विश्व प्रेमाची ओढ चादर खऱ्या सुरांनी गाता एक सुरीली आशा लईने सूरज नवो उगाडे जे जागा हुआ भारत है जागा हुआ भारत है जागा हुआ भारत है जागा हुआ भारत है जय भारत जय भारत वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम् भारतम् जय भारत वैभव